We're on Nedarim Perek Zayin Mishnah Bet. The second Mishnah in the 7th chapter, Nedarim Perek Zayin, of Masechet Nedarim. Says the Mishnah. We are continuing to talk about what a person means when he takes a certain kind of neder. Says the Mishnah, Dagan. A person says, I don't want to eat dagan. A dagan, it could generally mean grain, but it also means things that are harvested and stored. So a person takes a neder from dagan, asur bepol hamitzri yavesh. He is prohibited from eating the dried pol hamitzri, Egyptian bean. Divrei Rabbi Meir. So says Rabbi Meir. This is a continuation of our last Mishnah, that if a person says he's not going to eat vegetables, okay, he's allowed to eat pol hamitzri yavesh, because the pol hamitzri yavesh is not a vegetable. Once it's dried, it's like a form of grain. So says Rabbi Meir. Chachamim say, no, eino asur ela b'chameshet haminim. When a person says dagan, what he means is grain. He means the 5 types of grain. He means wheat, barley, spelt, oats, and rye. Those are the 5 types. Rabbi Meir says, Nedarim ha-tevuah. No, when you say tevuah, the word tevuah means grain, and therefore, eno asur ela b'chameshet minim. Then, in that case, tevuah means the 5 species of grains. But Nedarim ha-dagan. But if a person takes an oath from dagan, how do you translate dagan? So in Sefaria, they say the word dagan means grain. And here it's tevuah. Tevuah he calls produce. But it's really difficult to translate, because tevuah is also another word for grain. Let's look at the Jastra. Here tevuah is grain or provisions. So the words themselves have different kinds of meanings. And when we look at remember we're looking at the Mishnayot. The question we're dealing with here is the word dagan, what do people mean when they say it? What are they intending when they say, I'm not going to have tevuah? So therefore, Rabbi Meir says tevuah is only the 5 meaning. And the Chachamim say 5 meaning is only when you say dagan. Rabbi Meir continues, Nedarim if you say the word dagan, which is produce, all kinds of grain, asur bakol, you can't eat anything. A kol here in this context, look at the Bartunura, means all minei kitniot, osimem kri. Any types of kitniot are also legumes. Kri is like when you store it in the storage area, you kri is like a pile, and they would smear it over. So anything that you would store, as dry goods, you're not allowed to have. That's what the meaning of tevuah is. And Rabbi Meir finishes, umutar beperot ha'ilan ubeyarak. Then, if you said tevuah, you could still eat perot ha'ilan, the fruits of the tree, veyarak, and vegetables as well. Stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Arav Simcha ben Yisra Kalman. Have a good day.